Now that we've got your attention, let the games begin! Game cartridges assembling. Greetings. Game loading. Mind your fingers. Keep working, you rust buckets. Uh-oh. 1 zeros, 1 zeros. I don't know. I just can't seem to get it right. First game up, mugshots.
My name's Verity. I bust bad guys. You want to help? Come on in. We got 4 suspects pinned down. 3 of them are guilty. Listen to their stories and spot the mistakes. The ones that lie did the crime. Today, we're interviewing the 4 Horsemen gang. Seems 3 of them stole a penguin from the local zoo yesterday. Remember, only one of these mugs is telling the truth. The other 3 are lying. Let's start with Dean DeLuca.
Penguins? What am I gonna do with a penguin?
I'm wondering the same thing.
I'm a big Revolutionary War buff. I was in Philadelphia, and I had gone there to duplicate Paul Revere's famous ride. The horse, the costume, forget about it.
Why can't he just go to Florida like everybody else? What do you think? Did Revere live in Philadelphia? Let's move on to Gilbert Sullivan.
Yeah, I was at the zoo, but I wasn't anywhere near the penguins. I was over in the reptile house, teaching the otters to swim.
Are otters really reptiles? Speaking of reptiles, let's bring in Lewis Clark.
Why would I want a penguin?
Why indeed?
Yesterday, I got back from a round-the-world trip. I visited all 7 continents and crossed all 5 oceans.
I guess that beats swimming with a bunch of otters. But are there that many continents and oceans? Let's move on to Roger Hammerstein.
Look, Verity, I'm innocent. Why, yesterday I was at the Science Museum. They were having a special exhibit on Thomas Edison, inventor of the fax machine, and a lot of other stuff.
Did Edison invent the fax machine? A light bulb went off in my head. Anyway, it's just like I figured. Each criminal all but confessed. Did you spot the mistakes?
I was in Philadelphia trying to duplicate Paul Revere's famous ride.
Paul Revere was in Boston on the fateful day, not Philadelphia. The only person DeLuca wants to take for a ride is me.
I was over in the reptile house, teaching the otters to swim.
I guess Sullivan doesn't know that an otter's a furry mammal and not a scaly reptile. Either way, I wouldn't want to be in his skin.
I was at a special exhibit on Thomas Edison, inventor of the fax machine.
Thomas Edison invented a lot of things, but not the fax machine. Hammerstein invented something too. His story.
I visited all 7 continents and crossed all 5 oceans.
Clark is straight dealing. There really are 7 continents and 5 oceans. It's good to see that not everybody has a thing for penguins.
Game cartridge loading. Check. Game time. Captain Bones.
Arr, ahoy, matey. Shiver me timbers. Yo ho ho. Look alive, ye lollygaggers. I'm the incredibly dead Captain Bones. I've been sailing the seven seas for an eternity, and I'll tell ya, I'm a bored stiff. The only thing that saves me from going stark raving mad is making up math puzzles using nothing but me own bones. Now watch closely, and just do as I say, or I'll surprise the life out of ye. Just watch me bones. Now, pick a number from 1 to 10, or higher if you think you can handle it. Got it? Now, double it. I said double it, or I'll see you keelhauled. Now, add 4 to your number. Look sharp. You've had all the time you'll be getting for that. Now, divide it by 2. Have you got it? That's using your skull, matey. Now, subtract the original number. All right, you junk food gobbling, cola swilling lot. What number have you got? It's 2. 2, you blistered bags of TV watching bones. 2, you worthless remote hogging heaps of firmer flesh. 2.
Hey there! Next game coming up! Greetings. Next game on the way! Dirty Pictures!
Hey, cats. It's your friend Sketch here to lay something heavy on you. Just 'cause you got eyes doesn't mean you always see. You got to get the whole picture before you really know what's going down. Don't believe me? Well, I'm gonna show you some pages from my sketch pad. But not every page.
See if you can tell what's happening before I show you the missing pages. You dig? Picture this. There was this daddy-o who decided to take his son to work. But catch this. Just after they got there, a huge fire broke out in the building. It was crazy. Tons of firefighters were hip to the scene. They were busy evacuating people and putting out the fire. But here's the panic. That father, he passes out and can't move. Scary. The son, now he's a smart cookie. He ran to the window and yelled for help for his pops. Dig this. One of the firefighters looks up, sees the boy at the window, and yells, "Get that boy! He's my son!" Whoa, Daddy-o, that is crazy. Can you figure out what really went down before I lay the missing pages of my sketch pad on you? Because it all makes sense. You might think the firefighter was trying to motivate the troops, so to speak. You know, give them a reason to work fast. That ain't cool, and that ain't it. Maybe you think it was a case of mistaken identity. You know, the firefighter was nearsighted, it was smoky, and he thought it was his son. But that ain't it. And maybe you're thinking he had two dads. You know, like that firefighter was really the boy's stepfather. But that ain't it. So you gotta ask yourself, how could this boy be the son of a man who passed out and the son of a firefighter, when the firefighter is his mom? Did you catch it? Oh yeah, before you lose your chill, let me tell you, everyone was okay, and the firefighters put the fire out. So like I've been telling you, when you really use your eyes, you're gonna draw the right conclusions.
Game time in 10 seconds. Hey, folks, this game is edible.
Dally-hoo, kids! How's it going? Your old pal Eddie Bull here at the exciting Walla Walla Washington Zoo. This week we're going to...
Eddie Bull, he's edible. He really is incredible. He's simply the best of the bunch. There's simply no disguising that he's so appetizing that we want him for our lunch.
Attention shoppers, blue light special on zookeepers. Owl 5. Okay, everybody, can you figure out who made a meal out of me? Here's your first clue. You wouldn't know it to look at it, but it's one of the fattest animals around. In fact, when well fed, almost half its body weight comes from fat. They've got pads on their knobby knees because they kneel a lot, like when they sleep. It has hair inside its ears and long eyelashes to keep out sand. Oh, really fat, knobby knees, hairy ears. Could be my sister Arlene. She'll kill me for that. Okay, now here's the last clue. This animal can go 10 days without water, but when it does drink, it takes either one hump or two. That's because it's a camel. A camel, which means it stores fat, not water, in its hump, has pads on its knees, protects itself from sandstorms, and has one or two humps on its back. Woohoo! Uh-oh, camels like to spit up food when they get angry. Looks like I'm out of here. I gotta go.
Eddie Bull, he's edible. He really is incredible that we want him for our lunch.
Watch your backs. Coming through, coming through.
I was afraid you'd show up. Well, not really afraid, and cautious. You see, I'm never scared, 'cause I'm Lens McCracken, ace photo snoop. I photograph crime scenes, and I'm the best you'll ever meet. Unless you count the ones that are better than me. See, when there's a crime, they call Lens to take the pictures of the malfeasance and figure out what happened. Then, you and me stare down these close-ups and figure out the story. Just like the one I'm working on right now. It's a doozy. The client's dentures were heisted. I call this one the case of the missing dentures case. I know these photographs hold the answer, and we better come up with it. Here's a real close-up. Come on, look closer, will you? Well, it's not gonna poison you. How's about this one? Now see, this photo was throwing me off. I figured without it, we'd fall right into the answer. I'm sure. I'm sure. What do you think? I got one more. Okay, if we're gonna clean this one up, we better brush up on our detective prowess. Or maybe if we see all three photos together, we'll figure it out. And voila! There they are. And here we are. And you know what? We ain't nowhere. Holy Ace Ventura, I just thought of something. I can use my loyal darkroom computer, the Solutionator, to evolve our conclusion. Yep, the old Solutionator is the best friend a crime photographer can have. That is, unless he knows any people. A mushroom. The leprechaun's umbrella. Next is... Can you feel the excitement? Neither can I. A manhole cover. So if I'm not mistaken, that would mean that under that manhole cover is... a manhole. Aha, which leads me right to the last clue, which should be an ice pick. Or a toothbrush. Yeah, it's always the toothbrush. I should have known it from the start. It seems that our client got caught in the classic mushroom manhole cover toothbrush scam. Let me explain. It's the oldest one in the book. The scam artist sets up outside a dentist's office where the unsuspecting victim exits fresh from his tortuous teeth cleaning and is handed a free sample mushroom, which the perp guarantees will bring him great fortune. After he eats it, the bad guy pulls the old switcheroo and tells him he gave him the one filled with tooth decay. With the poor fool in a panic, the bad guy points out a toothbrush that's laying next to the manhole cover. As the frenzied victim bends over to pick up the brush, the bad guy removes the manhole cover, pushing him into the open sewer, where other bad guys rob him of his new dentures. You see, dentures today are worth more on the open market than the Hope Diamond. Am I good or what? That, by the way, was a rhetorical question, 'cause I'm Lens McCracken, photo snoop.
It's time for Crashbox Rewind, where we flash back through the show and remind you how smart you really are.
You wouldn't know it to look at it, but it's one of the fattest animals around. In fact, when well fed, almost half its body weight comes from fat. It's a camel!
How could this boy be the son of a man who passed out and the son of a firefighter when the firefighter is his mom? Did you catch it?
I visited all 7 continents and crossed all 5 oceans.
There really are 7 continents and 5 oceans. It's good to see that not everybody has a thing for penguins.
Well, that's it for now. See you next time.